Well, for a real estate broker, it is extremely important to have a title company that they can rely on. And that's why I like working with American Patriot Title. My name is John Doyle. My business is Doyle and McGrath Real Estate with my partner, Maggie McGrath, who is my co-broker. We've been specializing in small office and retail and industrial real estate since 2005. The critical steps from the signing of the contract to the closing, the title company needs to be intimately involved. There's many phases to it that particularly where a title company can be of help when the title commitment is being finalized, the survey, boundary survey is necessary, and the title company will usually help with that function. Also, all of the critical dates that go along within the contract, the title company is there with us as our partner, and we find that very helpful. The staff are very aware of how our office works, and they know the staff at our office, and the communication is excellent between both staffs, and all the way up to the wiring of the final funds. We keep in touch and coordinate, and we find American Patriot Title very helpful with each phase along the way. We had one transaction just recently that involved defeasance of a commercially backed securities loan, and that is very unusual in this level of commercial real estate, but the staff here at American Patriot Title got right on board with it and were able to interact with lawyers at a very high level at Wells Fargo Bank and get the transaction closed. We've done hundreds of transactions literally, and it would be hard for me to pick out one that wasn't smooth. First class, very professional, thorough, competent, and always prompt and efficient. More helpful, more tuned in to our way of doing things. It makes a huge difference to a real estate broker closing a transaction to have a title company that's on the team as opposed to one that's operating at a distance where there's no understanding between the parties. I find that from the very initiation of a transaction, when the contract is first signed and delivered to American Patriot Title, that the staff here and the team work well with us and follow through each particular phase of the contract all the way through closing. Thinking back over the last 16 years, I have yet to have anybody complain about the quality of service, and several and many were highly complimentary of the service they received at American Patriot Title. And nowadays, closings are more remote and they're done on location at the customer's property, and that coordination by American Patriot is exceptionally helpful because it gives the customers so much more convenience, and it makes them appreciative of the lengths that American Patriot goes to arrange the closings at their home or business location. One of the great reasons that I like doing business with American Patriot Title is that when legal issues arise, David Rankin is there as a very competent and high reputation real estate attorney to weigh in and give opinion on the matters that need to be resolved. And that's exceptionally helpful rather than to have to go back out to an outside attorney to get such knowledge and expertise. Some title companies are very distant and unhelpful, and they do the minimum when you push them to do it. It's the exact opposite with American Patriot Title. I find that the staff here are very helpful to me, and they will call me at critical stages throughout a transaction and say, John, what about this, and are we going to get to it today? And I find that helpful. I find that it makes me appreciate them as being on my team. It's very beneficial to me. All of the details that occur along the way, they are exceptionally good at ironing those out and making sure that when we get to closing, there are no surprises. The level of expertise and professionalism runs all the way from the top of the organization, i.e. David Rankin himself as the attorney owner of the company, to the processing and closing staff that get the transactions across the line. And many times there are needs to involve differing levels of expertise, and at American Patriot Title, I know that whatever level of expertise I need, that it is here and available to me.